I am with Dr. Lorraine Day as we get ready for the New Truth series, the Book of Revelation. Now, I know for me, I have been told for many years, you won't understand the Book of Revelation. Don't even try unless you're a scholar. And so here we go with all the myths that there are. Dr. Lorraine Day is going to help us get through all the questions about the Book of Revelation. And so I'm going to ask Dr. Day, by the way, thank you so much for doing this. What are some of the myths that you've heard about the Book of Revelation?
Well, a number of denominations say there's no need to study the Book of Revelation. And in fact, the Book of Revelation shouldn't be in the Bible because nobody can understand it. In fact, I think even Martin Luther said that. Shouldn't be even in the Bible. But Revelation can be understood. It cannot be understood from a purely intellectual viewpoint because the way you understand truth in the Bible is through obedience and through searching for the Lord with all your heart. God has set up the Bible in such a way that if someone reads the Bible just to prove that it's not true, they can't understand it. But if you're searching for the Lord with all your heart and you're obeying everything that you already know, God will open your mind to understanding truth. And so the Book of Revelation can be understood. The symbols, it's a very symbolic book, but God gives us the answers in the Bible to the symbolism. And in fact, I have a handout that shows you what all the symbols mean, and they're all from the Bible. Another myth is that the Book of Revelation is understood physically, not spiritually or symbolically. Well, that's not true. If you go at it physically, such as I know there's one denomination says the War of Armageddon will be fought on the plains of Megiddo in Israel. Well, Armageddon doesn't mean plains. R-A-R is actually short for H-A-R, which means mountain. So it's the mountain of Megiddo, not the plains of Megiddo. And it's not going to be fought there on the plains of Jerusalem, in Israel. The War of Armageddon is a war, a spiritual battle between Christ and Satan that has been going on since the Garden of Eden. It's the war between good and evil. It's the war between Christ and Satan for the hearts of mankind. And that is what is kind of winding up now. It's not a physical battle. God is actually calling people on the earth right now. Turn to me, because things are going to get really bad. And we have to turn to the Lord in order to have safety in the future. Otherwise, we'll be under the control of Satan. If you're not under the control of God, you're under the control of Satan, and he'll do anything he wants to you. So it's very important to have a personal relationship with the Lord. And so you are under his protection. But the myths are that people can understand the Book of Revelation without having a right heart, but they cannot.
Well, Dr. Day, I am so curious. I am so looking forward to our 12 weeks together learning. Actually, you and I are spending a little bit more than 12 weeks, but for everybody else, go to whenyouneedafriend.com to learn a little bit more if you're interested in joining us in this 12-week journey of the Book of Revelation. I know that I am looking forward to checking off all those myths and bringing all my friends, because your tribe or your vibe attracts your tribe. So it's time to bring the people that you love, strangers, bring them so that we could all grow together in God's word. So again, go to whenyouneedafriend.com to learn more.